Welcome to Random Select. Please enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mario. Welcoming you back into another episode of Random Select. I'm joined by my partners in crime, Decatur May Dave and the Frost Giant. And today we're going to get right into it. Talk about random topics from all around the world, sports, politics, I don't know, whatever we want to talk about. But before we get started, let's ask everybody what's been going on with them. What's been going on with you, Frost Giant?
Nothing much, just been kind of chilling. Been enjoying the Falcons. Falcons early season. Success 4-0. Said looking like a playoff team. I said enjoy watching them. Just beat the dog out of Houston. So I said at this point, I said I enjoy them Falcons and everything the Falcons are. Said right now Georgia Tech isn't. So I guess it's just it's yin and yang.
All right, what about you, Decatur May Day? What's been going on in your world?
Well, the first thing that went wrong in my world, I bet it on Georgia. Lost a little money on that. Uh,
That's your
outside of
fault.
that, yeah. Outside of that, working more work. Nothing too major, nothing too spectacular. Just staying very low key, and again enjoying this package success. And oh yeah, I'm also kind of into DraftKings right now. So if y'all out there want to have some sponsorship, let me know. Go ahead.
All right, I feel you on that right there. All right, staying with this whole Falcons thing. I had mentioned to you guys a couple weeks ago that I literally asked y'all, was Roddy White still on the team the way they was getting the ball to Julio. And in the past couple days, it's been some grumblings that was allegedly reported that Roddy White said he wasn't there to just freaking block. And I just want to get y'all taking opinions on that, and that you know maybe he don't want to be an innocent bystander in the offense. How you feeling about that, Dave?
Well, first and foremost, I don't think he's the word freaking, but that's a whole different story. But it is what it is. He 34, 30, what, 34, 35-year-old receiver. Like I heard earlier, he watched Tony Gonzalez go out. Maybe he think he can play a little longer like Tony Gonzalez at the same time. He watched Steven Jackson go out. And so, again, like Will said, the yin yang of both. You saw one productive and one that just wasn't. So, unfortunately, you might be the latter of the two. But at the same time, unfortunately, also, Julio missed at least one game. I mean, that's just what he do. So hopefully you get the opportunity to shine that one game to show you still got it, and maybe they expand for you. But gotta give props to Hankerson for showing up. At least one good game, and of course, I don't know why I can't never think his name right now. The running back having a great start to his career because they
Free.
say Freeman the first player in NFL history to have, I want to say, back to back 3 touchdown games in his first two games. Freeman is the first
Yeah,
player to do that in the NFL history. That's kind of wild. So I don't know. I don't know. Roddy got just you got as the old saying go. You got to know your role.
I mean that's true on one front, but I said we all watch the Falcons all the time. I said I watched the Falcons the first game. They threw to this man four or five times. He had a decent game his first game, and after that, I mean, it's like there was a concerted effort to just I don't know. I'm not gonna say they freeze them out or nothing that serious, but it just like there was a concerted effort after the first game. Up, we threw right the ball 4 or 5 times. That's it. Stop that. And it was, and I mean, it's one thing. I honestly think if this man thought he was done, he wouldn't be saying anything. But it's one thing for you to not be on the field because the coaches think you can't play. It's nothing for you. They literally saying this man playing 60, 70 snaps during the game and not getting the ball thrown at him. I said that's not you being done. That's something else. Because if you were done, you wouldn't be on the field. You take like I don't know 10 snaps, come in there for a third down, possession receiver or something, red zone, plays or whatever, and that'll be it. They playing you the whole game like you part of the team, but you ain't really part of the team. So I understand him being frustrated. Just that's a hell of a change to go from you being I said Julio is the man to you being just instead of being second in command, even third in command. Heck, he could replace Harry Douglas catches. I said right now he off the radar. Period.
Okay, let me ask you this question. From watching these past, 4 games, is he forcing the ball to Julio? Because a lot of time when Julio catching these balls, Julio is open.
No, I don't say he's forcing anything. I mean, Julio's the best receiver in the game right now. So you supposed to feed Julio. No, as one other other Atlanta greats say feed him and fan him. He said you
Feed the phantom,
supposed
baby. Feed
supposed
the
to throw
phantom.
him.
And that's what I'm saying about this. It's not like he forcing the ball to Julio. It's not like a Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson type thing. And speaking of that, Calvin Johnson, I don't want to say Calvin Johnson looked like he done, but it's noticeably Calvin done lost a step or lost something. Calvin don't look the same. You know.
I mean, that's how you look after you didn't carry 53 people on your back for like 6 years. At some point, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, he just don't look right. After watching the game, like, wow, because Matthew Stafford threw him a ball, and I guess Matthew Stafford was so used to him going to get the old ball that he threw it to the old, where he thought the old Calvin Johnson would be, and Calvin just couldn't go get it.
He could be hurt. You never know. No,
And
no,
that's the other
y'all never tell
thing.
what's really going on with people, so he could be
Mm-mm.
hurt.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
and Calvin always play hurt. I mean, Calvin Johnson ruined many of fantasy team last year, including mine, because he just kept going out there, toughing it out, being a decoy. And so I said he's not one to just sit down unless though he's forced to sit down. So if he's playing through something, say you ain't gonna never know it.
And the funny thing about it, everybody's saying that Matthew Stafford saying that all he did was turn into a pro version of what he was at Georgia, a decent quarterback with a good arm, but that's it. But yeah, I just think with the Julio thing, I mean, the man is being open. I mean, for whatever reason, he got that thing that's going on where no matter what happened, people can't cover him right now. And I mean, and let's be honest, in the past I mean, I'm gonna just say the past 3 years, give him a little credit. When the last time we ever saw Roddy caught anything, got good run out the catch? Every time Roddy catch a ball now, it's either going out of bounds or he going down. I haven't seen Roddy make a good run out to the catch in a long time.
I mean, but he's not going to like we just said. He's 34 years old. I mean, that's why I said I don't think this is an issue where he having a moment where he think he's supposed to be the number one receiver. I mean, he said this season he said he was Julio's biggest agent this season, bigger than Julio's agent as far as one Julio to get paid. I said he know the writing on the wall. He just wanted to be respected as a contributing player. I said you don't take somebody who's right now. I said until Julio catch up, he's the greatest receiver in Atlanta Falcons history. Period. I mean, no question, no nothing. And he one of the top 5 players in Atlanta Falcons history. Period. No questions about it. No anything about it. So you don't run this man out on the field for 60 snaps a game and say you can't even target this man 2 or 3 times. He just out here on the field
But
basically
if
playing.
Julio is open though, I mean, it's not like Matt Ryan has proven that he will throw to anybody who's open. You
But
know what I mean? So, but I mean, Julio has just been
let
amazing.
me say this here. Let me say this real quick, and this is what people are feeling realize. When you got a man averaging 30 carries a game right now, some of your passing plays is no longer there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Freeman is running the ball. When the last time that have we seen the guy run the ball 30 times a game? 30.
Michael Turner.
And that's it. 30 times a game. That's a long time ago, bro. So you take away 10 to 15 extra passes, extra looking down the field, extra whatever. And Ronnie White, whatever you want to say, he gonna be the best blocking on hell, probably the best block on the team. Period. But he needs the best blocker wide receiver we got, so he gonna be on the field just to help out in the run game. Period. So I mean, he's technically number two, or he'll two winning, and Hankton's the two, but they got him set up as a two because his run blocking ability and like I say, decoy ability is a fool too, because you still got to check him. And they open up the lane for whenever Tammy come back or whoever playing there now. And again, the running game is strong right now. With that running game being strong, man, your looks gone. Then when it comes to crucial plays, who you going to?
And
But Ryder should know better than anybody that at some point during the year, that when everybody start rolling coverages and all this stuff, he got to keep his mind right. He got
Hmm.
to know he's a veteran at this point, knowing that that ball coming back to you at some point.
At some
I
point.
mean, so you keep your mind right. You know it's coming back to you, Ryder. But maybe just frustration, that I don't know. But like you said, coming to terms and coming to grips with the fact that, like Will said, the writing is on the wall, and this is what it must feel like when you know you at the end. You know what I mean?
Or it's not frustration, and somebody took a conversation they heard it the wrong way. Because again, you and I can talk to each other different and hear something totally different than somebody else hear what you saying. He just heard somebody might have
That's
heard something in the locker room, or just it blew out of proportion.
that's true. That's true. I agree with that 100%. All right, now with the switching gears. With that being said, talking about Freeman, does Coleman get his job back?
Nope.
no, it's sad to say. No, I mean,
Would
don't.
would you root for him to get his job back, or you just think ride the hot hand?
Got to fan to feed him. Feed him, fan him. Feed him, fan
I
him.
mean, the great words of the Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film. You got to. I mean, I like Tevin Coleman. I said I personally thought he was going to be the starting back, but at this point, Devontae Freeman has scored 6 touchdowns in 2 weeks. The only thing Tevin Coleman is supposed to be doing from here on out is coming in when you want to get Devontae Freeman a rest. So that's it.
But you know what I like more, better about, which I saw Freeman run last year, and as opposed to this year, don't it seem like he just run hard as hell now? You know what I mean? Last year he seemed like he was okay, but now he run like he angry, like he
But
vicious or
no, that's not
something.
necessarily true. He dropped his head on a lot of people last year. You gotta understand the scheme he running out of is so much better. For him. You know what I mean? It's the old Denver cut block system, basically. So
That
I ain't saying that he didn't. I'm just saying it just seems more. I don't know, Dave.
you
You,
know
you got
what?
it, man. He runs a little different than this year than he did last year.
I mean, maybe he's the second year in the league or third year in the league, figure something out. But at the same time, he in a better system. You see him feature more at running, so it might look different because you see him running more.
about it,
That's
that's the I'm gonna say
that's
because it go back to the whole Ward Dunn theory. It kept saying Ward Dunn too small, do this, too small, do that. But every time Ward Dunn get the ball, he get 100 yards, have a good game. Then you go back to saying, oh, we need to have T.J. Duckett here to take carries because he's small. I said the same thing he did last year. It kept giving Steven Jackson the ball. Steven Jackson was done. I mean, done, done, burnt up toast. And they kept running Steven Jackson out there because Devontae Freeman was too small. And even this year, he got the shot because Tevin Coleman got hurt because he wasn't gonna get these carries. They were going to Tevin Coleman. So
Hmm.
just so happened he got the carries, and now people see, oh shoot, he a real running back. We got to play him like one. So he got his shot.
But with the whole Steven Jackson thing, nobody brought Steven Jackson in and worked him out. Cause once y'all hitched y'all wagon to that right there, I think everybody, just like you got rid of Mike Smith, everybody should have been fired if that's the case. Cause like you said, you kept running them out there, and it was obvious Steven was done. Like you said, it was obvious from just a person watching, going, "Wait a minute, Steven can't, he can't hit this hole no more."
Uh, that's
But that's
true. It's hard for me to explain because that's true. I agree with what you're saying, and I don't at the same time. Remember how we said, well, how do I'm about to call it man. I'm gonna say something so disrespectful. What's the end name we don't like that much?
Troy Bittman.
How Bierman kept his job, and we kept saying in practice he must be hell in practice, and we say, you know what? With the offensive line we got, he probably is hell in practice. It that man Steven Jackson played so that line was so garbage. I mean, granted, it was just garbage, man. I mean, if he in this system that we in now, he might be a different. He might be still washed up, but I'm talking
Mm,
with that line.
mm.
I'm saying he's still washed up. But with the Falcon line he had now, he looked real bad. I don't give a damn who you could be in his prime, and you gonna look washed up behind the line we had last year. The line, the line so washed up we cut 3 players right before the season started.
You know what? You know what? I still agree with Will that he been done, but I see your point. As they say, I'll see you one and raise you two. I got you.
Cause
I, I
in
agree.
the history of us watching the NFL, when have we seen the offensive line get cut and reshift like that for a week before the season started?
Matter of fact, it's highly unusual to get rid of 3/5 of your starting line.
Like,
Period.
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 So that's the one place in your whole team you need continuity. You know what I
Man,
mean? For
it's
you
so
to get
bad.
the
They got
three
rid of the
five.
center gone. You got to go. You got to go. Who
Mm-hmm.
the other tackle? You got to go to. Come on, all y'all got to
Matter
go.
of
No,
fact,
no, no. They kept the tackle. They got rid of everybody in the middle. They changed
Oh,
both the
yeah,
guards and the center. They kept the
yeah.
tackles.
oh,
They got
both of
rid
the
of
guards.
backups too.
Yeah,
They got rid of backups too. So
yeah.
Y'all got to go there. But how the hell y'all win with this? Oh, y'all didn't.
And that goes to the other part of the story that ain't being mentioned right now because they 4-0 and everything going good and it's not important. But you can go ahead and just start to say, I hope Thomas Dimitrov is already packed his box up and got his little bike and stuff together and ready to move. Because I said when Dan Quinn got rid of all your linemen 3 days before the season started and he got a functional line out there now, that means your day's numbered. So so you might well just go ahead and start putting your resume in other places.
That man said I picked Freeman and I picked Julio Jones. I got two great guys still here. Hold on now.
Yeah, yeah. You also had a whole unit of the team that like we just said, this man replaced the entire interior of the line on Thursday and had a game Sunday.
Uh,
Just
it's the equivalent
so
of Julio Jones 56 G unit. And what's y'all do there?
man, this is one of them cases where Dan Quinn said, "You know what? I interviewed and I said what I had to say to get the job. But now that I'm in here, let me tell you what I'm gonna really need. I said what I had to say to get the job. Now that I'm in here, I'm gonna slide you this piece of paper and I'm gonna show you who all I want gone." And he went and Mitroff went, "Wait a minute, this is the whole damn line."
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need you to do that, player.
Let me
You
ask you a
know.
question. Didn't Dan South what's his name? Some South would get cut at one point. When did he come back?
I think they cut him and like signed him back to the practice squad or something. Because I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause I remember him
But
being like they say.
he played in the game the other day. He was like on special teams or something.
I
Like the first
mean,
second game, I'm like, when he back on the team? I don't know when that happened. Cause I
I mean,
found it
it's
odd that Matt never cut him. I like that man right still on the team. And I realized he's still on the team. Did I know that?
What position he play?
He played
like
well, I don't know. On back he
safety
played
corner,
corner. But they
like
tried to put
safety
him in
corner.
safety.
Yeah,
He came
Oh,
out as a
okay.
corner, but they tried to move him in safety. And I guess safety didn't work out because they signed Ricardo Allen. They cut him. And then at some point they must have signed him back within 3 day waiting period. I
Yeah,
don't
put it like
know.
this: if Alpha keep playing the way he played, he'll get a chance to play.
But
yeah.
they say Austin improved so much last 2 games. So they say your boy the offensive tackle over there, Jake Matthews, for a quarterback person, got one of the best in the league right now. Ain't nobody get no pressure on Matt Ryan side of the line.
I mean, he healthy, so he had a big issue last year. Between back, knees, ankles, everything that happened to him last year, he might finally be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to play.
Cut Sam
Speaking of,
Baker gone.
yeah, I was speaking of that. Did y'all hear about quote allegedly what Ryan Tannehill said during practice about
Yeah, yeah.
you
Go
know
get y'all practice up trophy.
yeah he was like I hope y'all happy with y'all practice squad check with y'all practice squad trophy.
There's a word for Tannehill. In fact, there's a couple of different words to describe Tannehill that we choose not to use on the podcast, but they all fit.
Hey, let me tell you something. That classic. Whatever. That classic.
Man, that's classic, but say you can't get mad that you throwing balls bad enough for the practice squad to pick off. That's a you
That
problem.
man. Well, somebody said that they probably going, not necessarily all out. Some boy going all out.
And that's what it would. Then that's what one of the guys on ESPN said. That ought to let you know how bad your team was. You get mad at the practice player because the practice player played good.
Yes,
You threw a pick to the practice player. You mad at the practice player?
Again, so
Say
that
the
is not.
practice people going all out.
I said, but that's your job. You're on the practice squad. Your job is to get noticed, so you can be on the. So you don't have to worry about collecting the practice squad check anymore. So
So
I feel no sympathy for that. I
That
said
shit funny.
again, that man pick it. If you getting picked up by the practice squad, that's a you problem.
So can I be Ryan Tannehill? Cause like they said, that junk is fun. I got you, Tannehill. I got you. And this me being Ryan. So you feel good with your little practice squad check and your little practice squad trophy because you picked me off. Oh, you feeling good about that? And his excuse, well, we wasn't getting the proper looks we need. Why were they playing that hard? We need to get the proper look so I know where to go with the ball. Well, Tannehill, I guess you know now where not to go with it.
Oh, for sure.
And then again, as with any story that seems to come out, I said, of course, you find it when they published that Tom Brady had an issue. I said Tom Brady, throw a pick and pay the practice squad players for picking off his ball. Once again, proving that apparently Tom Brady is the greatest player ever to be in the NFL history ever.
Let me tell you something. So be the practice squad person that said that happened. Then I believe that story.
No, they said Dante Starworth said it happened. Said when he was on the
Yeah,
Patriots
he can
team.
say whatever he want to say.
First of all, Dave, I don't even know why you doing that. Tom Brady has a history of paying everybody, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My
see,
bad. My bad.
so I don't know why you don't believe that.
Not one, not three, not four, not five, but two shays.
So
That
so
man
it'll
said, hey, I saw the commercial through my phone out the window. That's why I got a new phone.
uh
Ah, dang.
So I mean, all right, Dave. So tell us about this story. Like we said, we won't put it up under a certain category because you said it was a death involved. But tell me
I
about
don't
the whole handcuff
I
and
don't
jumping out.
know I don't know the whole gist of it or why he got arrested. But apparently a guy in Atlanta I think downtown, got locked up and decided to escape the police. He'll go pull a Will Smith and jump through the window. And like you say, like the cartoon go, once you fall down, all you see is yikes. He was up too high. And unfortunately, he wound up dying. And it's sad, man. I don't know what he was doing to figure out why he decided to jump through the window. I need to find this story so I can figure out why did he decided to jump through the window while he was handcuffed, hands behind the back, and went straight through the window. I would say this though, to be at a hotel room, you just be able to jump through a window. Now I think about it, that's kind of odd because the window supposed to be unbreakable in a hotel room, supposed to be,
It's not necessarily
especially downtown.
unbreakable. It's not necessarily
Usually you supposed to be able to
unbreakable,
run through it. You supposed to be able to run through it.
but depending on how, obviously he felt the need to run hard enough to get through there. I mean, I'm like you. I'm shocked it could happen, but I mean, I said he obviously ran hard enough to get through that window, and
Oh
that's
no, my
just
bad. This say a court building. Oh yeah, nah, he supposed to be
yeah,
able to jump through
yeah.
that.
Well, like I said, don't never underestimate the power of a ninja who's scared. That's all I gotta say.
As it say right here, he said his son didn't want to go back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
See? See?
He had
wow.
Don't,
just got out
don't
of jail 4 days early and was free on bond.
That's what I told y'all. Don't never underestimate the power of a ninja who's scared to go back to jail. Not me. Pew!
Look,
Ah!
he had just got out of Fulton County Jail 4 days early and was free on bond. But when he allegedly tried to stash his loaded gun outside the court building Tuesday morning, Richardson was rearrested and placed in handcuffs again.
You know what? Damn that. He falls up under the category. Damn that.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn that.
Man, wow.
It's you, sir. You got what you deserve. You stupid. I
Dang.
mean, wow, dude.
See what I'm saying? That
But
man 5'8", 160 and ran right through the glass.
but once again, I keep telling you, like I said, we'll hope you never ever happen to experience anything like that. But I'm telling you, that fear of going back to jail is powerful. I done been with people who have said, man, I'm telling you, before I go back, I'm telling you, I'll kill everybody in here, and they be meaning it. Some people, I mean, I told you a couple years ago, somebody that Felicia know, one of her friends, he committed suicide. He had to go back to jail, even though he was out robbing people. He went and did something stupid, and before he went back to jail, he hung himself. Little dude, like 5'6", 130, and light skin, looked like Prince. So you know what that was.
Just hate to see you just throw your life away like that. Just dang.
Well,
He been
depending
arrested.
on depending on where you from, some people feel, figuring, death is way worse things in this world than death. Some people figure.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a cell block full of guys running up in you every night, can't be, a life that you envision.
In March 2014, Richardson was arrested after selling two bags containing a little more than 1 gram of marijuana to an undercover officer for $8.
Wow. Well, not all. See, he was a terrible criminal. At that point, just you
I
got
ain't
to let
never
go.
seen a dope man in my life sold a $8 bag of weed.
No,
Well,
you
you
can find
have
them
now.
again. Goddamn. Well, no, I get. Oh no, no.
I mean, back in the day, they used to have nicks, the little nickel bag, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I'm either a 10-piece wing, man. I can't stand that 8-piece wing. I hate that. So,
On
I
September
don't understand.
16th, he just got caught up in September. Inside the living room, detectives recovered 15 hits of crack cocaine and a small amount of marijuana and bags on the table. And on the floor, the detectives found an ID belonging to somebody named Taquan Richardson.
So, what we saying is he was just destined to end up in jail.
Yeah, he was in there.
See, that's what I'm saying. You scared to go to jail, but you out there doing this dumb stuff. I don't know.
You.
If I
Oh
had
my
had a fear
God,
of going
dude.
to jail like
Yeah,
that, I wouldn't
yeah.
be doing no crime.
God bless the dead. But this fall up on the category. He dumb as fuck. I can't say nothing else. Tuesday morning, Richards was in the downtown Atlanta court building for pretrial intervention proceeding when a janitor found a loaded 25 caliber handgun outside the building. The gun was concealed in documents which contained the name of the soon-to-be jumper.
Wow.
So
Man.
let me get this straight. You wrapped up the gun in court documents with your name on it.
Boy, boy, that's man.
Wow.
I'm trying real hard to just you know what?
Ain't nothing
We
you can say
we
about
just
that. It
found
ain't
another
nothing you
story.
can say.
We
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
found
It
another
ain't
story.
nothing you can say. It ain't nothing you can do to defend that. That is what it is right there.
What made you decide to go to the courtroom with a gun? You know what? I gotta go to court. He got beat, dude. He was approached he was approached about the gun around 10:30 in the morning. So that's when the gentleman found. So how long had he been there? And you got there early in the morning. You took the gun on you to court.
Scared to go to jail. I keep telling
But
y'all, you
again,
never underestimate it. Scared to
eh,
go to
but
jail.
again, instead of throwing his gun into the middle of I don't know, you downtown, throw it in a dumpster, throw it anywhere other than wrapping it up in your court papers with your name on it. Your
And
name
then
is
guess
on it.
since cameras everywhere, somewhere the
Oh
footage is
yeah.
out there of him,
Mm-hmm.
looking trying to look inconspicuous like he ain't doing nothing. So the footage out there somewhere.
Damn. Ooh. But somebody that didn't want to go to jail, he sure tried hard to go.
Hard, hard.
I keep telling y'all, criminals and ignorant people are synonymous. Ignorance and criminals go together like peanut butter and jelly, boy.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know what I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be a criminal. Huh? Did you graduate high school? Mm-mm. So you think the criminal life is for you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just dumb and criminal, just synonymous with each other. What else going on in the world of just everything?
Let's
I
see,
found
Ray.
the Hillary Clinton thing on SNL. It was kind of funny. It was okay.
That was okay. I mean, the part when she said, "Oh, you should be president," that was funny.
Hmm. But don't Donald Trump come off as real sensitive? Got to respond to everything. Donald Trump come off as I don't know, really sensitive to me.
That's why he shouldn't be president.
I mean that among many reasons. Again, I
I mean,
just shouldn't feel. I just shouldn't feel I'm smarter than my president. That's one of my standards. It's just all
You
about it.
already had 8 years of that, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't feel I should. I say. I mean, I said, and see, that's what people say. I said, I didn't agree with George Bush Senior, Bush the first politics, but at least I knew George Bush. no, the first knew more than I knew. So I felt better about that. George Bush, the second edition, version 2.0, I said, I'm smarter than him. I said, the C student at the average high school is smarter than him. I, I think an advanced sixth grader is smarter than him. So I just said, there's just no confidence in that. So I need to feel smarter than my president. I don't need to feel smarter than my president. That'll make me feel good.
All right, well, I got you, but with that being said, though, looking at the overall pool of everything, I mean, out of this particular pool on both sides of the fence, who would you want to be president? I mean, who would be your odds-on favorite at this point?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm just unless another Barack Obama show up, it's Hillary Clinton. It was probably Hillary Clinton last time, but Barack Obama showed up, and black people decided to go vote.
Well,
that that's just the bottom line.
black people decide to go vote, and again, no, to the credit, I said there was more than a few white people crying that night in the park too, which I won't say amazed me, but I just, how bad the last white president had to be to get a black man elected. I mean, that's just the bottom line, because you tend to side with people, just tend on the natural aspect. You side with what's familiar to you, and for people to just, he was a relatively inexperienced no senator, and yes, put this man in office on top of him being black, on top of him being named Barack Obama. He wasn't named Mike Williams. He was named Barack Obama. I said, and he still got in office easily twice. So I mean, just go to show you.
It's Hillary
Well,
this time, though. I mean, without a doubt. Unless nobody in their right mind is voting. I'm saying it back. Not enough people in this country go vote for a Republican to be president. Not now. Cause with so much stuff going on, and these memes going around keep showing everything Bush effed up and everything Obama fixed, kind of done fixed. No matter what nobody keep trying to say, you can't go. You know what? I want that again. I was watching the other day. The guy on HBO. Um,
John Oliver,
no.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher, and he just ran off all a list of things that President how things was when Bush was there and how things up under Obama. And they were like, you want 4 to 8 more years of this fucked up shit right here? That's what you really want? And so it's like you can't. I'm gonna say you can't fool the people because you can. It's much harder to fool the masses than it used to be. With when you can just get the information through Google now. So it could be hard for me to see somebody actually. The Republican Party will get 40 million votes. It's just what it is, 35, 40 million. But whoever run, Democrat will run much like a Hillary, go still get 53, 54, 55. Gonna be a landslide. That's just where it is. So it ain't even really a contest right now. Everybody going to my Bernie Sanders. It looked nice, great story. I ain't even root against you. I'm just being logically speaking. Once the machine gets rolling, Hillary gonna start piling up. If you didn't know anything about politics don't even start to next year. This right here is like pregame. If you know anything about politics, this preseason. And right now Donald Trump is winning the preseason, and everybody think he finna win the presidency, but just because you go 4-0 preseason don't mean nothing. That's what he is right now. He kind of 4-0 in preseason. That means absolutely nothing. That's it. He got a head start. That's it.
I mean that, and when you got the Republicans themselves basically saying that, you got people who, I guess you want to say, your quote unquote staunch Republicans who, are truly conservative financially, politically everything, who's saying that their party are being taken over by crazies, by people who will just forget right ring, they're right of right, and they just say, oh, now it's being taken over, and now it's just making everyone look crazy. I said,
Mm-hmm.
I, I'm like you. I don't see how Republicans gonna get elected in office when now to be heard. I said you had to be borderline insane or just say the most outlandish stuff to get noticed. Because nobody, I would like to say, I'll finish statement you're going to say, nobody in their right mind thinks Donald Trump should be president. Not in your right mind.
well,
But Donald Trump represents a lot of ignorant. a lot of the ignorance of white America. Period. This whole build a fence, this whole taxes, this tax. That man, it's just the ignorance of it all. It just is. It's weird for me to look at. It's weird for me to see people showing to these man events. It just odd. Like really, this is where y'all at? It's like a bunch of people that just I don't know. And they like to say take their country back. Take what country back? Ain't your damn country in the first goddamn place.
All right, I got you. I got you. Usually we try to avoid politics, but I just wanted to, get a quick view of how y'all snapshot of how y'all feel about that. Breaking news! Breaking news! The Cubs win the wild card game over the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Arrieta pitched a good game. So if y'all were any baseball fans out there, the playoffs are truly set now. Yankees got put out last night. Because going back to that whole, do they need a right-handed power bat in the lineup? So that's where we stand. And from our panelists, from Will and Dave, Hillary Clinton is going to be the hands down favorite for the presidential seat on the Democratic side. So y'all think it's going to be a between Trump and Clinton? That's what you're saying?
No,
No,
no.
no. Again, if the Republicans put Trump out there, that's it. That's it. I don't know. There's no way you can look at your. First of all, there's like 13 Republicans, quote unquote Republicans, call themselves running. There's got to be a better option out of that 13 than Donald Trump. I don't care who it is. I said I don't care if you go and put a person on the ballot. Whoever was the anonymous D's nuts who was putting himself on ballots earlier. You can put him on the Republican ballot. That's a better option than Donald Trump. I don't know who
Mm-hmm.
these nuts is, but these nuts got to be more qualified.
I ain't even touching that. Okay.
No, 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 no,
Well,
no. You
No,
didn't see
that's
that?
no,
It
yeah.
was literally a poll, and these nut
no,
came in
I know,
third.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, 'cause we can go so many different ways with that. That's why I say I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. Yeah, 'cause these nuts are qualified.
Said Donald Trump heard when Donald Trump had heard these nuts, he went to another position. I got to go down here and hang out.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you can go so many different ways with that. Oh man. All right. So, how y'all feeling about the start of Empire so far? Liking it, loving it, hating it?
I watch one. I watch one show right now, so I can't really comment on it right now. I gotta catch the last two episodes. Well, I watched the first two episodes. And I think about it. So, I mean, I'm not
All right.
disliking it. I'm not loving it. I mean, I don't love it. In first place, I watch it because it ain't bad to watch, but I don't love it.
I'm about to say I'm about in the same boat. Say you seem to pick up where it left off last year. I mean, yeah. I said it's just no. I said it's entertaining. That's all you can say. Baby, it's
Is
entertaining.
it the phenomenon that everybody makes it out to be to y'all, or is it just okay?
I think the show is good. The part I think is overrated. If I hear another person tell me this is the best soundtrack to come out on something, the music to me is terrible on the show. At best, it's average.
But see, but you gotta understand when the era of average making music, and you gotta remember they put this music out every week, so it's Timbaland basically come up with something new every week, so they can't. I mean, you ain't gonna get no hit. You just get something that somebody can snap their fingers to, bob their head to, and that's it. I mean, that's all.
But that's
It's a
fine.
groove.
But that's
So they ain't
fine.
trying to
Call
do
it
that. They ain't
that.
trying to do that spectacular.
But that's fine. Then call it that. I don't care if you say it's good head nod music, but you keep telling me that I said people who said the Empire soundtrack last year one of the best albums to come out during the year. No, it wasn't.
But
Drip
it
drop,
no,
drippity drop is not on nobody's best album of a year. It's
I got
not.
bad news. I got bad news for you, Will. I've heard people walk around singing that shit.
I
So
have too, but they
I
can't
got
be a
bad news
little.
for you. Let me tell you how even more bad news that is. Albums nowadays, and we all know, suck. So it actually might have been one of the best albums that actually came out.
Man,
Especially mainstream wise. What I did. I got a better question for you. Name five better R&B albums you heard last year.
I mean, I can say Miguel and Janelle Monae off the top of my head just like that.
Janelle Monae is not R&B.
Okay, what is she? She not pop.
But she pop. Janelle Monae pop.
She
She pop.
uh,
Yeah, Janelle Monae.
Nah, man.
they
She in that whole new. I forgot that new crap, but not neo soul. But they got a new R&B
It ain't.
thing. But
yeah.
that's where
Okay.
she at. She ain't pop, but she
I
that.
go that you go ahead. Give me. Go ahead.
I forgot what they call this new R&B.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I forgot. I can't think of it right now. But oh man, I can't think of. It. But I ain't a big Miguel fan. When I first heard him, he used to sound cool. But all his music starting to sound the same to
No,
me.
I ain't never
Yeah,
like Miguel.
I said
So
I
I
didn't mind
ain't
him, but
never.
I'm like Mario at this point. It seemed like he became old one trick pony.
that's what I say. When it first came, out, everything was all cool, but now it all. I
You
don't
can't.
know.
You can't name Janelle Monae and Miguel. Then go call him a one trick pony. You don't like him.
No, I
No,
didn't
he
say I didn't
just
like
said
him. I
that it
said
was a better album than. Okay,
Empire.
did you listen to the Empire album? Cause it got like 3 or 4 songs that's listenable to
No,
me.
no, I'm not saying it doesn't have songs on it. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm saying people hype it as if you
You
can't
keep,
hype it as if it's a great album. Just I
but
understand.
again,
There's decent songs on it.
you gotta understand what you're dealing with though. You're dealing with a lot of, and I don't want to say simple minded people, but musically simple minded people. A lot of people don't have. A lot of people just don't have that same taste in music, a connection in music that a lot of us have. They don't listen. They go whatever hot and they roll with it. That's it.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, the older I get, I can't stand music that don't say anything.
Don't
I'm
say
talking about.
nothing.
I don't care
Mhm.
what the beat is. It could be jam. I can't stand music that just don't say nothing. Just be singing and rapping about just nonsense. It drives me crazy.
Hmm.
Real though, man. Cause we come from an era where somebody would sing a song and just bring it all together at the end, tell you a story. You know what I mean? We like to say all the time from the Slick Rick thing. We understood what that boy went through from beginning to end. You know what I mean? When Dave the dope fiend. We understood what that boy went through from to his life ended.
And I would say one of the most underrated songs, eh, and I'll say recent history. I ain't gonna say history forever, but I said, and I know I'm biased because one of my favorite rappers ever, but Ice Cube, "Once Upon a Time in the Projects," that's one of the best songs ever made. You just sit down and listen to it. Because again, go to the whole Slicker Theory. He tells a whole story from the time he show up at this girl's house in the projects to the time
Yeah,
he get out of jail 2 weeks later because he was at this girl's house in the projects. It tells you the whole story, and it's just a great song. Like you
yeah.
said, people don't
And
craft songs like that anymore.
nope.
I'm telling y'all. To me, so you said that that song's popular though back in the day. The most underrated song he made to me that tell a story is the one he got called Ghetto Vet. That's my
Yeah,
jail, goddamn.
yeah,
That
yeah.
Ghetto
I like
Vet
that
tell a
too.
story from beginning to end. Who would thought
Yeah,
dude and Rudolph Ice Cube be pissing through a tube?
yeah,
That's my jail, goddamn. But yeah, the music, music is. I want to never use the word die. I just want to say what's on the radio and what you hear more than a little bit is not for you. It's for people that like the goddamn that dumbass show used to be. They say goddamn. I can't think of that show. Goddamn. They say one word, part of the word. I say the other part of the word. That's where we at right now.
What's the next line?
No, that's
Whose line is it?
no. It's a stupid show we used to watch back in the day. Um, that had Morgan Freeman on there.
oh, you talking about the electric company?
Yeah, let's come to.
Oh,
Ah, God damn, Dad. Yeah, when wait, goddamn. Ah, you're gonna go back. How far back? Way back.
I'm just saying that's what we done came down to. It's so basic music wise. I listened to some of Chris Brown and Rick Ross got a new song out, and I sat there and went, "This is a nice song. I can't believe this is a nice song." Cause it was a story. That boy told a story in that song. Chris Brown talking about how he messed up. I know I messed up. I know I told him to be good to you, but I still effed it up. And I effed up because my friend, I got these friends on me told me to do X, Y, and Z, and I listened to them to listen to you. It was a great song. And I can't believe that song. And I don't even like Chris Brown.
You talking about that? Got the buh, Oing,
Boy,
Boing.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. That's what.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes. That's what we at right now.
You ain't seen that since you been by 5.
No, never. I
And
remember
that's
it.
and that's the level of music we getting now. 5-year old music.
Exactly. Exactly.
Song that again, I understand why it's popular. I don't even dislike the song, but I was trying to. I got in a debate with this about my nephews. The song got no. Watch me whip, watch me nay nay. I know what it is. It's a dance tune. I get it. I understand. It's fine. But you made a song talking about you dancing to other songs. That what work went into that? You made a song talking about dances that are mentioned on other songs and made it a hit. And more power
The
to
words,
you. I'm glad you
the
got your
words,
hit.
the words of Peter Griffin. Genius.
I mean, you made a
Genius.
song about other
Hey,
songs
I
with
can't
it.
even get mad at it because in my mind, watch me whip, why me nay nay.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm
I,
glad that the song itself, I'm glad he made it. I'm glad that hopefully
Bobby Stoops,
off this
man,
song, his
man.
grandchildren will eat for the rest of
Oh
their
yeah, he good,
lives.
he good, he
I'm
good,
happy.
he
But
good.
just the song itself, its existence is just wow.
To
Wow.
go back to the point that they were making, the quality of the music has gone down, but this is what I say has gone down. Our standards of dealing with certain music has gone down.
Yes.
We have let this become to the point where we used to be
Oh,
something back in the day. We'd be like, man, we ain't listen to that. You know what I mean? And it just would go away because it was just lame. Now, rappers don't know whether they want to sing or rap. You know what I mean?
Future. Future. Future.
but but y'all get the opportunity on some real talk, real talk. Listen to Michael Bivins' interview on the Breakfast Club. That had to be one of the most informative interviews I ever heard in my life about Michael. First of all, I didn't realize how much Michael Bivins' impact on R&B pop culture really was until I heard this interview and he started breaking down all the things he did, what he looked for musically, why he it's a it just got to so much how Jodeci kind of came in, took their style when they was Belleville DeVoe. I paid that no attention, but he right. Paid that no attention. He was just talking about how he made sure that boys and men got paid. It was just deep, man. How they separated and went their own separate ways from New Edition to Johnny Ralph, Bobby, and BBD. How it all got started. It was a great, great interview. But he was talking about how the music done changed so much and how he trying to get back R&B groups back in the game. Cause like nowadays, there's not even the R&B group category. Period. He said another thing wrong with R&B now. You go to a war show, it been lumped in with hip hop. So you have an R&B, the best R&B hip hop song. So yeah, that's
But
another problem going on with music too.
but that's R&B's fault because R&B started
Yep.
letting rappers on every single
Every
song.
song.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Every
Yep.
agree with that.
song. You say you
Yep.
get
Yep.
Luda. Like
You
no
saying
man.
that? I just mentioned the Chris Brown Rick Ross song.
That's what I'm saying.
I like the song, but I'm telling you, if you listen to that song, Rick Ross didn't have to be on that song at all. He could just remix that and be his. It could have been his own. He could have took the same beat and made a separate song. But the song is real nice. But literally, he put a rap on. He put Rick Ross. Rick Ross said he heard him. He heard him rapping this, singing the song, and decided he wanted to be on it.
I'm telling you, my song like that for real though, for the longest time I did not know was a Wale song. The song that Usher be singing. I swear I love it when Usher be singing. Then when Wale rap, I really hate the song. That song where he be saying I've been making plans. I love when Usher sing, but soon as Wale come on, I mean that song just. I swear to God, I thought that was Usher song for a long time. But yeah, man. I mean, I agree. Rap done got like that, and even with my boy Kels, all these rappers. Why y'all feel y'all can't carry a song anymore?
I mean,
I mean,
I'm gonna say part of that goes to like you said the whole dumbing down the audience to the fact that now you you know back in the day when you took the time to put together a Key Sweat Jodeci Boys to Men mixtape take to a girl's house. Now you got girls who look forward to light counters to Jeezy, young Gucci. Put on that Gucci, man. That's that fire. That turned me on. Gucci what?
And that's a shame, cause I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. I'm telling you, cause back when we were coming up, girls was sing. They was into when we was in high school, you was hear girls singing SWV and
And
all type of
Vogue,
love
yeah.
songs. They was into this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now every girl, you know what I'm saying, wanna turn in the mirror and shake. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we got dance with a girl, slow dance, it was cool. Now everybody want to turn around and just shake on you. Be like, baby, I just wanted to two step, man. You just, you know. We can do that later on when we're alone, but now we out. I just wanted to dance normal.
What
You
you
know.
want a two step? What you want two step for? What you thirsty? Yo, thirsty dude.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing how you can't glorify a woman's ass, but she can take selfies of it and glorify it herself, though.
Man,
She can.
Mario, boy, you about to hit the hot button because it kill me. See a woman sit there and say, you objectifying me, but take a picture and hold the camera 45 degrees above their butt as they poke their lips back in the camera. And that's your Facebook profile pic.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to think you deep. I'm supposed to think you deep. Just got all this intellect going about you. Mm.
And you can do everything except hear them say, "Look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it." I was just saying, man, it's amazing. If you go look on Facebook, everybody take that picture, that selfie with their ass turned around, poked out, but you ain't supposed to comment on it. They want the likes, but they don't want nothing negative said about it. You know what I mean? But they want the likes.
As Dave Chappelle said in one of the specials I saw years ago, I said, no, I said, no, said you're not a hoe because you wore the tight clothes. I'm not calling you a hoe. I'm just saying you wearing a hoe's uniform. That's all I'm saying.
As he said, you walk up to a police, you say, "Hello, officer. Excuse me. I mean, I got a concern. I see a police in a police uniform. I address him as officer. I mean, how I supposed to dress a hoe in a hoe's uniform? Excuse me, hoe." But I mean, it's just funny how that work. They can do it themselves. You ain't supposed to say nothing about it, but they can do it. It's funny how that work, man. But yeah, that's the premise of that music, though, man. I mean, music had gotten to the point where you hard pressed to find something you and your girl could chill out to, and every time now we do it. When you go put on that, it's never nothing current. You go back to your era of music and
Yes.
find something to put on. It's nothing ever current because
No.
you
It's
can't find
supposed.
nothing.
No, and I disagree that a little bit because I heard a lot. I heard recently Lately Hathaway and somebody. I want to say my boy, little short dude from Atlanta, Anthony Hamilton, on something. It was real nice. It's stuff out there, but again, got to go look for it. Cause apparently it supposed to be Kim. I can't listen to Kim because Kim just put me to sleep.
About
I'm
to
talking
say
about
I can't get into Kim
that
either. I
that
mean Kim
that
is
boy rocking by
Kim.
baby. Every time I try to listen to him sing, it's just oh man, good God Almighty, I have to go to sleep, goddamn. It ain't Kim.
I used to be like that, but I can listen to Kim now. Well, let me say certain song, cause some song got that jazz that you write. Just I don't know if you a little tipsy, Kim will put you. Kim will have you sleep on the patio.
I mean, and then like
But
to your point, Dave. Like I said, that's good because you got Floetry who got their back together now. But then you had
Mm-hmm.
Marsha Ambrosius who though did a solo thing for a while. You got the music out there, so I'm not.
Jill
It's not to
Scott.
say the music
Well,
doesn't exist.
then again, I just named Jill Scott, Anthony Hamilton, and you named Flores. That's still people from the '90s.
Well,
That's sad, man. That's sad.
or at latest the early 2000s. So
Wow, that's so sad.
I mean, like I said, the current, like you said, Janelle Monae, who we all
I
agree
like Week. I'm
is in
starting to
that.
like Weekend though.
Oh man, I can't.
He got like 3 or 4 songs I like, man. It is what it is, bro. He got
I
like three,
like
four
him
I
to
songs.
a
can't
certain extent.
co-sign that yet. I can't
Being
co-sign it
I'm
pastor,
yet.
saying
Can't
he
co-sign
got
that
three,
yet.
four songs I like. Goddamn.
I can't co-
Hey,
I swear to God, from listening to his music, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, he lyrical is all out dope, but he sing a lot about drugs. You know what I mean? He lyrical is all out dope. I mean, it make a lot of sense, but lyric. I mean, he sound like he need to be in a rehab or something, man. Cause
I mean, but I mean, I don't know what we will say to his credit, detriment. We won't say, is that any different than I don't know every third rapper rapping about Molly? Sipping on pink Sprite. Just and every rapper smoked weed now. I mean, every rapper smoked weed. It was a point in the day when
But
rappers
to
took.
rap, you could kind of give you that. But when you sit down and listen to somebody sing, I don't know. It sounds like an updated version of blues. Cause my mom and them used to listen to blues, and I just don't understand to the life of me to this day. How in the hell did blues inspire? That's the most depressing shit in the world. How was it? How could you listen to blues and not, all I just said, don't have a pistol around, cause blues will make you be playing with the barrel. I just never understood. I used to always say, if they call it the blues, why do you listen to it?
My baby left me with my
Mm-hmm.
next door neighbor. I forgot to tell you, he's my brother too.
What? I mean,
What?
but by that logic, you got the whole. I mean, country music been built on for decades. My wife left me. She took my dog. She took my
But
truck.
country bit all the back of blues though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think there was an upbeat. That probably wasn't an upbeat country song until somewhere around Shania Twain and Billy Ray Cyrus. Every country song was about
And ironically, you could take the truck, burn the house down, burn everything on the ground down. You better not take the goddamn dog.
But let's be honest though, and I'm gonna tell y'all this straight up. To me, current day country is the new R&B.
Yep,
Cause some of the
I've been
country
saying it for the
stuff
last
is
three
damn
years.
good music.
I've
It's
been
damn good
3 years.
music.
I
Yeah.
watch the country music award like I know these people. I don't nobody out there just be listening. Cause
Yeah, that's what
this
I
guy,
say.
I
Country
can't think of it.
music.
It's an old guy. He look Mexican as hell, but he country. He got this song married thing for the first time on the award show by his girl left a man. And he went to the bar. He said, "Hey, go to the bar. Cause he better ass at." But he said he can't start going. That's his favorite bar.
And that's why I say they still tell stories, and I
Yeah.
listen to it a lot. I listen to it a lot, and
I've
I
been
and
saying
I
this for the
and
last 3, 4 years, man. Country music, where is that?
And Felicia love to say, "Why you listen to that?" I was like, "Man, they tell stories, and
Storytelling
I'm a
immaculate, man.
story guy. I like to hear music
Storytelling,
that makes sense."
storytelling in country music is immaculate. It has, and again, another thing too. England R&B is just much,
Yep,
much. You get a
yep,
chance. England R&B
yep,
is
yep,
much, much
yep.
better than American R&B, and that's a shame. That's just a damn shame.
But I told you when that Sam Smith first came out, I said, "Man, this might be one of the best albums I don't heard in a long time." This guy just sings his ass off. I mean, just
Adele
Sam
first album
Smith
sang.
just sing.
Adele album
Yeah,
was the first thing. When I first heard Adele album, I put that thing back to back to back to back to back. Like this is a good
Yeah,
album.
yeah. That was nice.
and what's more amazing about the whole Adele thing, and we'll get ready to wrap this up, from hearing how they made that album on a shoestring budget with pretty much nothing. You know what I mean? It was just her pretty much singing, and the guy just making the music up as she go along. It makes it even more incredible to know that they did it with no budget whatsoever.
Well, my guy Daly, who from overseas, came to the states. Said somebody told him, took him to some studio, said, "Hey, want to meet Marsha Ambrosius?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. She from England. I'm from England." They met and made that song they put out that night they met. Made it from scratch. I've been listening to Daly for 2 years before he got here.
Hey, but I'm telling you, sometimes when it be like that, man, sometimes and that's why I say I wish life could ever get himself back on track. But unfortunately, he make his best music when shit going on in his life.
Yeah.
When stuff was good with him, he made crazy ass music.
So what you saying is he the male version of Mary J. Blige.
Hey, I'm just
Oh
saying
crap.
when he go crazy, he make good music, and unfortunately, that's the way it gotta be. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up because it's starting to get to that point, y'all. Will going on give us a final thought or anything you looking forward to, or just some random rant you want to get off your chest. And at some point, we got to do a show on gun control to follow up what I did on my little rant. So I said we were gonna do a show for everybody to kind of chime in on what we need to do about gun control. But that's somewhere down the line. Go ahead and final thought it for us, Will.
Well, the story and this story is probably about 2 or 3 weeks old at this point, but it's something I meant to bring up on one of the other podcasts. And I just didn't get to it. This story about and it's probably one of the few times that we gonna talk hockey. But story about Yarmil Yaga, who who knows had a little fling, with some model chick, over in Europe, and the chick tried to blackmail him, say, I got, took a picture with him, her in the bed with him, sleep, say I'm gonna publish it. Yama Rocker basically shrugged his shoulders and said, "All right, run it, do what you want to," and basically Delta put on Facebook, and went out there, nothing happened to him, and just to cover the obvious. No, you shouldn't be sleeping around people, blah blah. I understand all that. We understand that's the obvious part of the story. But just the part of the story would just go old school and say, you know what? I said, I ain't gotta hide nothing in my life. I'm grown. Do what you want to do. So I just appreciate seeing somebody say, you ain't gonna sit here and try to pump me out. Say you gonna put me on Instagram and try to, oh no, 2015 blackmail me. Do what you want to do. I'm grown. Holla. Say I just found that amusing.
All right. What about you, Dave? Go ahead and give us a final word on something.
Um, I had something weird thing about the hockey thing. So, but we were just talking about. I wish the courage Yaga Bill Yaga had with ladies said putting the post out. I wish all artists would have the courage to make the music that they enjoy themselves and just put out there for everybody to hear. As I was saying about the Michael Bivins, I know about this. I know what I was saying about the Michael Bivins thing on the Breakfast Club. Y'all need to hear that interview, man. Somebody is great.
Find that, and put it up on the site, Dave.
Look, I will do that. I will do that. I'll do that tonight. Well, tomorrow. I want to say a shout out to a friend of mine though. I got two friends on my page. One named DJ AC and the other one is, I don't know his Muslim name. Um, they shot a movie, man. They shot a real movie from their budget. I don't know how they got it together. They put it together, and they got it coming out in the movie theaters on Redan and South Harrison or Redan and Covenant. Yeah, Redan and Covenant Road in a couple weeks from now. So I just wanted to give props out to somebody I knew, grew up with a little bit, that actually grew up and shot a movie. It's kind of amazing to me. The movie's called Tangled and Twisted. If I want to check it out, they can. I just want to give props to somebody who went through a struggle, came through the struggle, and now seeing a better side of life. So I just want to give a shout out to my partner, man.
Well, let's see if we can get them on, Dave, and let them talk all about it and tell us all about it. I mean, let's see if we can get them on.
I like okay, we can do that. I talk. I hit him up. I got his number on my phone. I hit him up and ask him to talk about it.
Okay. All right, that's it.
That's it. That's it. Just want to give a special props to my people, man. I got called. I'm proud of the dude personally. I let him know that too. You know what I mean? Proud of him because I know a little bit what he been through. It was a struggle, man. He done came through a lot to get where he at right now.
All right. Well, there you have it. All right. Well, we're gonna leave it at right there, people. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Random Select podcast. And once again, want everybody to check us out on iTunes. You can just type in Random Select podcast, and we should pop up. Check us out on the website at therandomselect.com. We are on Twitter at Random Select with two T's. Just check us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's try to make this thing. I mean, we appreciate everybody that's been showing us love. So we want to just keep it going. But make sure you tune in. Check in every week. Check out the blogs on the website. And we try to, put fresh and entertaining stuff up there. So check us out. I've been trying my best to spread the word, but we need you guys' help. Spread the word and let people know that we exist. And we want to thank y'all. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time. Random Select is out.
You have been listening to Random Select. Thank you. Goodbye.